What's up, boys? We're just driving through Coventry right now, so I'm sure you're going to see some amazing views in the background as well. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about how you only get in life what you cannot live without. This is 100% true, okay? I've seen this to be true in so many people's lives, and my own life included as well. There is no such thing as I want things. I don't believe that people want things. Like, I want everything, basically, right? I think everybody wants everything. If I could choose right now to have $1 billion, yeah, I'll take it. If I could choose right now to be a pro basketball player, yeah, I'll take it. If I could choose right now to be an actor, Hollywood actor, sure, I'll take it. If I could choose right now to be a professional footballer, I'll take it. The point I'm making is I could give you a list of 1,000 things I'd take. You know, sure, I'll do that. Why not, right? Because it's just cool to have a bunch of things that you can do. But I don't really want any of those things. I don't really care about any of those things. And when I was younger, I thought I wanted to be a professional footballer. And as I got older, I lost interest in that goal. And now that I'm a multi-millionaire and I have an amazing life, I have crazy freedom, I do whatever I want, I realized that the only thing I actually really wanted, aka I couldn't live without, was freedom. I wanted freedom above everything else, which is why I guess I fell out of love with that goal of chasing being a professional footballer, because professional footballers don't have as much freedom as me. They have to turn up to training every day at 9 a.m. They leave training at like 4 or 5 p.m, whenever. They've got games on Saturday. They've got constant traveling. They got away games. They got home games. They got games in the middle of the week that they have to travel for. It's constantly being places on time, on a schedule. I don't like living by a schedule. I like doing what I want. I like doing what Hassan wants, not what my manager or my coach or my boss says. If you're a footballer, you have a boss. Yeah, sure, they might get some money, but they have a boss. And I'm at the point now where I make more than 95, 97, 98% of Premier League footballers anyway. So why would I want to be a footballer? So the one thing that I couldn't live without was freedom. I couldn't live without doing what I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it. That was, for me, the number one thing. Whereas so many people, they say they want to make money. They say they want to achieve their goals. They say they want to be able to travel the world, but they don't really want to do those things. I couldn't live without those things. That's why I was taking so many risks. That's why I was doing so much. That's why I was working so hard. That's why I was knocking on doors all day long, coming home, analyzing my sales performance that day, trying to see how I could have done it better. I was always just, my mind was towards making money and towards work, and I was thinking, okay, what can I do to get myself to the next level? I couldn't live without it. And some of you guys think you want to be millionaires when you probably don't. If you're just sat there watching Netflix, watching TV, going to clubs, going to parties all the time, you probably don't want to be a millionaire. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Well, just get a high-paying job and build your career up slowly, and you'll live a good life. You'll have a more balanced life, I guess you could say. But you have to be clear on what you want out of life, because I feel people become unhappy when they don't get what they want out of life, or they don't actually know what they want. I knew very well that I wanted to be towards the very top of the socio-economic ladder in life. I know I wanted to be rich. I know I wanted to be powerful. I didn't want to have a boss. But if you're the kind of guy, you're fine with that. You can live with that. Well, then more power to you. Go do that, right? But I get a lot of questions of people saying, how hard do you have to work to be rich? How hard do you have to work to be a millionaire? How long is it going to take to make 10K a month? There's no such thing as it's going to take this amount of time. It depends on the intensity of your focus. It depends on how hard you try. It depends on your level of seriousness. It depends on how willing you are to learn and to improve and to analyze your mistakes and to try and level up, right? It's not just about, oh, it's going to take 1 month, it's going to take 10 months, it's going to take 1 year. It doesn't work like that. It's a different time frame for everybody, depending on how bad they want it, depending on how bad they can't live without it. If I told you right now, no, you can't eat food, and it's been 6 days and you've not eaten, I'm sure you're going to find a way to get some food. You're going to start going through the trash cans. You're going to start stealing food from people. You're going to start doing anything you can to get food, because you're about to die if you don't eat soon. You see what I'm saying? When you can't live without something, you're a different kind of beast than the person who just wants it. If you've just eaten 3 meals earlier today, you're not going to be that desperate for food. You're not going to be that desperate for water. But if you've not eaten or drank anything, it's been 2 days, you're going to be pretty desperate. Everything depends on your level of urgency and your level of conviction in your actions, okay? So if you guys really want something, understand you can do anything, because the people you're competing with, they're not going to be that serious. The reason why I have so much confidence and the reason why I speak with so much conviction is because I know the people I'm competing with in business, they don't want this as much as I want this. And that is the bottom line. Sure, they can be better than me at other things. They can be better than me at basketball. They can be better than me at golf and all these things that I don't care about. Sure, because they're going to put more hours into those things. Sure. But I know I want more money. I know I wanted more freedom. That was what always inspired me, and that's what I couldn't live without. I'm telling you, in this world, you only get what you can't live without. That is it. If you're not where you want to be right now in life, you got to understand that you never wanted to make more money. You're exactly where you are right now because that is exactly what you wanted, right? So if you haven't got the money you want, well then look back at your actions. Were you partying a lot? Were you watching Netflix? Were you what were you doing? How were you physically spending your time? And most of you, if you're honest, you'll say, yeah, I was doing this and I was doing this and I was doing this. You're doing everything but making money. That's because you couldn't live without those comforts. You couldn't live without those bad habits. You couldn't live without spending all weekend with your girlfriend. You couldn't live without walking your dog every day. You put these things over making money. But if you start putting making money over everything else in your life, you'll see how easy it is to make money. It's just a case of wanting it more than everybody else wanting it. So the good news is, if you really want to make money, you're going to really make money very easily. But the bad news is, if you're watching this right now and you think, Hassan, I don't feel like I really want to make money, well, then you're never going to be a millionaire. But it's not the end of the world because you want other things, clearly. Hope you guys like this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do lots more of these kind of videos, sharing with you my mindset. If you don't know who I am, subscribe. You'll find out in due time.